with the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins #1.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Prime Time contest between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Miami Dolphins. Leading the Jaguars sideline, head coach Liam Cohen. His guys coming in with a little momentum after last week's win, which is not something they've experienced much this season. Across the field, that's head coach Mike McDaniel of the Dolphins. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you up in the booth. Kicker Cam Little down on the field, looks ready to get things started. And we're underway here in Miami. Making some progress here. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. Bringing them out to former #2 overall pick out of BYU, Zach Wilson.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterback. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. So after their first offensive snap, we'll have a break in the action. One of the linemen in need of some attention from the trainers. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
9 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kevin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him 1 drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them, They get it by attacking the ball.
So here comes the Jaguar offense now. Their turn to set out on an opening drive. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that 1 stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. Completed over the middle. He gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. Jacksonville in punt formation. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. The Dolphins are out for another look alongside QB Zach Wilson. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Escapes the pocket. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Connects on the crosser. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Wilson now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. He has the 1st over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
And the Dolphins 1st down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
At the 37-yard line.
Wilson on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for the Dolphins 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Wilson out of the pistol. Finds him on the crossing route. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
Running with H-Man here out of the gun. And they hit big there on that 2nd down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Ready? Bronco 80. Ready?
They'll run here following the penalty. 2nd down run good for 4, and that brings up 3rd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Ready? Go.
3rd down run from A-Chain. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
We call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. So now they're going to throw with Wilson. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. H.N. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
There's another for it. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Returning it from the 4. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. 2nd drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Red on red.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
All right, let's go.
Now it's Lawrence. Here comes the screen for ETN. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Here's ETN on 1st down. Still finding room past the 45. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Man in motion, headed right. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Into the hands of his running back, ETA. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
9 yards. And it's fourth down.
The Jaguars in a punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. We'll get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Wilson now. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. He gets 6 on that play, and it's going to be 1st down Miami.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. He's looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2 and out from the gun. Rolling out to his left. He's keeping it. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's go now.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds his back, Achane. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
For the Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Viking 18. Let's go.
It's Achane on the inside give. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. We haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Wilson looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Still working from the 30 as they line this up, 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson to the air. Has him on a quick hitter. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
I love this. Giving it to the big guy on 3rd and short. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Jags pick it up. 40. Into the red zone. And Jacksonville makes a house call. Touchdown. The Jaguars start to fight back with their first points of this game. A great return out of him, makes a great play into one of our game's biggest highlights with that touchdown.
Yeah, some serious running back skills right there for a linebacker who doesn't get too many chances to show out like that. The only time we normally see him at top speed, Kate, is when he's running down a ball carrier. But to put that ball in his hands wasn't going to be denied.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Dolphins send running back Devon Achane getting back to work. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Here's Wilson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set.
Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You love a huddle, Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Wilson. Forced out to his right. Into a crowd, and intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Advantage of some good field position they've got here. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Lawrence working from the gun. And pass caught by Strange. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Man in motion here. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Look underneath here for Etienne. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
And that one falls incomplete, so it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Lawrence's pass intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They run. It's Achane. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. And stick with Achane. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Let's go.
To the air on 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that makes it 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Rip, 23. Hey, Soko, son.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That one's on the mark, Jacoby Myers. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Jaguars.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Catch is made down the right sideline. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 48.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He gets this one to Strange. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a pickup of 3.
Back to the air, Lawrence.
2nd and 7. At the 46-yard line.
Nice call, takes Travis Hunter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
A gain of 9.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A gain of 9 yards.
We've set it down from 37.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, 10.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Rasul Douglas picks it off.
Lawrence's pass intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Wilson with it on 1st. He'll drop this down to Achane. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Complete to Devon Achane. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Week 14 is here, the final 5 weeks of the regular season. Teams jockeying for position. Let's get after it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Lambeau Field in Green Bay, the Packers at home to take on the Chiefs. And this is Rashee Rice. He's going to get a step downfield and run under the deep ball. 80 yards on the catch and run for the touchdown. The Chiefs have no problem in this one. They win it going away. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is Christian Watson. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 55-yard touchdown. The Broncos win a wild one. Defense optional here. They go on to get the victory. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle. The Seahawks taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And it's Brock Purdy. One of his 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Niners win their second straight as they get the victory here.